opportunity to meet with all different people around the county, Stanton and Waynesboro, who want to be here, who want to learn, who want to share their thoughts with others, which has been really helpful because at our home schools sometimes people don't want to be there as much, but this is an opportunity to be with people who really care about what they're doing.
So I would say that Governor School is definitely a place where people can interact with other students from other schools, and it gives them a more challenged learning experience in a really nice environment.
I would describe Shenandoah Valley Governor's School as a place where you can really challenge yourself and learn to cooperate with others and just develop yourself so you can prepare for future like college classes, and it's just a place to develop your intellectual.
For me personally, SVGS has provided an opportunity to delve further into the STEM side of things. I've been able to take more advanced math and science classes here, as well as engineering classes that I wouldn't have had access to at my home school, and work with teachers who were professionals in those fields.
I'm homeschooled, so it's pretty different at home with the learning in art. I mean, also in humanities too, but being here helped me be exposed to so many different things that I never would have been at home, and I've learned so many things in the art realm, and also how to work in a humanities class with peers and everything. So
I really do like the STEM program because it's helped me learn a lot, and it really challenges me, which is really good, and I know I'm going to take the skills I've learned here and use them in college, and it really helps me prepare for college.
In STEM, at first it was kind of rough, I'm not gonna lie, but it's definitely picked up. I've had a lot of fun trying to learn my different sciences, and last year was definitely probably the hardest year because I took research, and that took me a good while to learn how to get a grasp of it, but overall I really am glad that I did.
I would say that at least part of the answer to that question lies in what you have asked me, which is this notion of community. I've taught in various schools and different kinds of schools, but I think that the notion of community really stands out here at SVGS. And I'm thinking specifically in terms of people who are united in their just general curiosity and their dedication to finding answers to problematic questions.
What I love most about the SVGS community is the voice and the freedoms that we give to our students. We have high expectations of them because we're giving college classes, but as a result, we also give them a bit more freedom that I think helps to produce a really strong community. What's interesting about the school is that we have a turnover every 2 years, since we only have juniors and seniors. So the student population and really the community flips over very, very quickly. So it's neat to see how each new group of students forms their own identity. And I really, really like that. That's something special that I think a lot of schools don't necessarily have.
In a broader sense, I see an awful lot of growth students moving from their junior to their senior year. And I start doing this kind of reflection this time of year when I see my seniors moving toward the finish line, and I think about how I saw them either at the beginning of that year or if I've had them for a longer time, where I saw them and how I saw them at the beginning of their junior year. I can see an incredible sense of growth in terms of the kinds of people they are, and I think especially the kinds of thinkers they are.
Typically at the start of their junior year, they're very timid about the problems that they're facing. They very much want to know, tell me which formula I'm going to use and let me plug in the values and I'll do it. versus by the end of their junior year, and certainly throughout their senior year, they're becoming much more creative with it. They're developing their own projects, they're coming up with their own questions and their own ways of answering it, which honestly is going to be a lot more useful to them in the future than, can you answer this question that I present to you? The structuring of the class can be very difficult, especially given that I teach mostly juniors. They're all coming from a wide variety of different backgrounds. They're coming from 7 different high schools. They're coming in at different ability levels. So setting up a college level physics class, taking all of that into account, can be a challenge. What I try to do to kind of account for that is a wide variety of different types of activities. I have individual work, I have group work, I have simple problem solving sets, I have activities where students have to come up with the problems. I have some more creative problem solving activities where there's one single question for the day, but there's a lot that goes into it in terms of measurement and calculations. So, and sometimes I do paper and pencil, sometimes I do technology. I try to just shake things up as much as possible.
With the theater program at Governor School has been really fun. It's been a learning experience. I didn't know a whole lot about theater when I came into the program, but I've definitely learned a whole lot more about theater history and acting techniques.
I think the STEM program is really good program to be in, because I think everyone is supportive, everyone knows what they're doing, everyone is really just a community, and it's nice.
I really love the art program here. It's so much better than anything I've had at like any other class. They're just like really well provided. Like they have tons of equipment here that you can use, and they have a bunch of different stuff you can try. They have a bunch of teachers come in and teach you new things. It kind of just broadens your entire outlook on art and introduces you to new things. I think it's really interesting and fun.
My most favorite lab would probably be gel electrophoresis with MoBio, because we get to see DNA move across like a sheet of gel, and it's really cool because you put a current through it, and it's really fun.
Awesome.
After coming to SVGS and being involved in the program, I definitely feel a lot more prepared for college, and I get to work with other students that I might not have met, who are looking into the same colleges as I am.
I mean, if they're interested in coming, I say go for it. You never know if you'll make it in or not. I didn't know I had a chance, and here I am. So just push for excellence, and go in with confidence and come out with confidence, and maybe you'll get in.
Awesome. Know what it's about. Come and tour Gov School, see what you might be interested in, if they offer the classes you want to take.